What's going on, everyone, and welcome back. My name's Kyle. Thank you for joining me today on this hike. Today we are going to be hiking part of the Darlington Trail in Pennsylvania. Let's do it. Today is a beautiful day for an after work hike. It is middle of July, but not as humid as it has been for the past couple weeks in Pennsylvania. And it's probably mid 70s, so really comfortable, and that's great. Definitely one thing that I've always got my eye out for here in small little trails like these that aren't as well trafficked is snakes. Definitely looking for snakes down along the ground as I go and making sure that I don't accidentally step on one. So we are coming up to a point where the path gets a little overgrown. I think I'm gonna go ahead and turn around. And there was a fork at the beginning of the video, the beginning of the trail, where I left from the parking lot, and I ended up going left because there were some people that were hiking right. I think we've hiked probably about 5 minutes or so now, and so I am gonna go the other way on the fork to avoid that overgrown section that's probably infested with ticks. Let's do it. At least we are getting a nice downhill, getting back to the parking lot, so that's nice. Love a downhill. Lots of little ferns on both sides of the trail, kind of nipping at my ankles. Hopefully no poison ivy, but I guess time will tell. Okay, back to the road, which means we are almost back to the parking lot, and then we'll do the other side of the trail. So we're back on the side of the trail that I was originally going to do. Definitely way more open, a little bit more scenic, hopefully, than the other side. So, take two. So I'm pretty sure that this trail, the Darlington Trail, actually intersects with the Appalachian Trail at a couple areas here in Pennsylvania. So let me know if you're interested in seeing me hike parts of the Appalachian Trail, and I would be happy to oblige. Coming up on a mile in total, and I gotta say, with how open this side of the trail is, way fewer bugs. Plus I'm getting some overlook views over on that side. Okay, so when I was just filming that last little clip, a dog just jumped out right in front of me on the trail before sprinting off into the woods. And then I saw his owner probably 30 seconds later just standing in the middle of the woods, not anywhere near the trail. So that's weird. But at least there wasn't a lost dog or something like that. That would be really sad. But like I was saying, this overlook that I'm seeing isn't quite good enough for me to capture on camera. I'm kind of looking through the trees, but hopefully I can find an area where I can show you guys some of the overlook, but we will see. Some interesting little mushrooms on the trail today. Maybe I'll take one for dinner. So this trail that we're hiking on is called the Darlington Trail. It is just north of Harrisburg in Pennsylvania. It is located right on the top sort of ridge of a mountain called the Blue Mountain, I believe. And at least the parking lot that I parked at is right on the top of the ridge. The trail that I am going down, I believe, kind of follows along the ridge of the mountain and kind of descends down on the way out, and then it's an out and back where you then come back up the mountain. So we're probably front loading here with downhill, and then it'll be harder on the way back, but I'm here for it. Let's do it. So I just looked on the All Trails map for this hike, and it's tagged something that just says unique tree. It's coming up in like half a mile. So that's, I guess, something interesting that we'll definitely have to check out. But we'll see how unique it really is. There's a chipmunk in there. Just saw a chipmunk run in there. See if we can get an angle for you guys. Anyone? Oh, there he is. Hey, little guy, I'll let you be. Well, that is the first wildlife that we've ever captured, I believe, on this channel. So that's interesting, but not as interesting as this. I believe that this is the unique tree right there. I'm gonna keep going a little bit further, hoping that that's not it, because that's a pretty basic ass tree. But I'm kind of worried that that was the unique tree, because that is right over where the map is tagged, and that would be sad. The chipmunk will make up for it though. Chipmunk already made up for it. I mean, this is not the tree that's tagged, but this is a cooler tree. And we get a little bit of the overlook there. Kind of see the mountain in the background. Big drop off here. I think we'll turn around at this interesting tree and make this our halfway point. All right, let's do it. It is going to be a little bit of a shorter one today. Shorter hike, shorter video. That's because it is a Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. I just got off work, so I don't have all day to spend hiking some long trail. The Darlington goes on much further than what I'm doing today, and so I could definitely come back in the future for another video when I have more time. But I just unfortunately can't do this all night. I gotta go back, eat, get ready for tomorrow. I think I found another more interesting tree than the one that is labeled interesting tree. It like goes corkscrewy at the top and is super weird at the bottom too. So yeah, I don't know why I keep harping on this interesting tree, but the tree that was tagged interesting tree on the map was not interesting. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I don't know how the hell I missed this quote-unquote scenic viewpoint on the way out. Yeah, I mean, for real, this is tagged as a scenic viewpoint on All Trails. It is the exact same thing that you can see the entire way on this hike. So I guess the moral of this hike is that you should not listen to the All Trails map tags. All Trails maps are good. The tagged items on All Trails maps, shoddy at best. Not great, because that is not an overlook. Anyway, we're almost back. I promise I'm having a good time. Nearing the end of the hike, we're back on the portion of the trail that's way more open. See way more trees, a little bit of a drop off there. A little bit sad that it is ending so soon today, but we'll be back another day and we can do more hiking. Yeah, grimy, pollen-y water. Gross. All right, we just reached my car. I want to thank you guys for coming on this lovely but short hike after work today. I will be getting out again sometime soon, so I will see you guys then. And until then, try to get outside for yourself.